But yeah, actually, don't give you time. I mean, think about it. Like a billion.
Do we plan to start?
That's a good question.
Where are y'all going? Are y'all ready to start?
Yes, I've been ready.
Yes.
Where is y'all's speaker?
That's a good question. Mr. Speaker, are you ready?
It's Madam Speaker. The House will come to order. Okay, the House will come to order. The prayer will be offered by Representative Dick Cheney. Oh, okay, whatever. From Representative from Texas 3rd District.
Thank you, God. Amen.
Pursuant to clause. Oh wait, no. Okay, pursuant to clause 1 of Rule 1, the Journal of the Last Day's Proceedings is approved thereof. The Pledge of Allegiance will be offered by the gentleman from Texas 33rd District.
If the honorable gentleman is unable to say the pledge, I would volunteer to say the pledge.
Everybody, please stand.
You guys can do the animation at the bottom.
Please place your hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
Um, and to the republic of which it
and,
stands,
and to the republic which
Under
it
one-
stands, one nation under God,
One
indivisible.
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yeah.
oh God, that's not good.
Okay.
Okay. Will the speaker-elect from Mr. Kenrick from Pennsylvania's 14th District please come up to be sworn in as Speaker of the House? Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker-elect. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that you will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that you take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that you will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which you are about to enter, so help you God? Sir. Is he there? Mr. Speaker-elect?
Be advised, the speaker's having technical difficulties. Yeah. I would advise the speaker just to speak in game chat if he could.
Okay, you all hear me now?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I do, so help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Madam, Dean. Just... Okay. I don't know if I should do really a speech. I'm just gonna say thank you to all that voted for me and those who did not vote for me, because a little bit. Thank you. Anyways, we will proceed with normal House proceedings. Where are we right now? We just did the pledge.
Mr. Speaker, I motion to go to legislative business on the House floor.
We're skipping the agenda. We have it on roll call.
My bad.
Are you suggesting we do roll call? Are you motioning to
Mr.
bring
Speaker,
up?
I motion we do roll call first.
Very well. Do we have a sufficient second to the motion?
I second.
I second.
I second.
With a sufficient second, we will move into a period of roll call. In the absence of the clerk, I will call the roll. Can I get like a list of all the...
Just go to the house server and just, scroll down.
You know, I'm just gonna go to the House server and go to rolls. There we are. That's better. Representative 6
That's
total.
better.
Representative Ellington.
Here.
Representative McCarthy.
Who the hell's McCarthy? Oh, him.
The name's Lambo. That
It's Cheney.
Cheney. Representative Cheney.
Present.
Representative Kyle.
It's Hook Stratton, but present.
That's what it says on the House server. Representative Daniels.
I know it's because it's for username.
Representative Underwood.
Present.
Representative Cuomo.
Present.
We have a total of 6 representatives, 5 present. Quorum has been met. Voice vote first.
Mr. Speaker,
Say that again. Might want to repeat that again.
Mr. Speaker, I motion to head into legislative business.
The question is on the motion to move to legislative business. Do we have a sufficient second?
I second.
I second.
With a sufficient second, we will now move into legislative business. Where's the agenda? I can't find it. Of course.
Mr. Speaker,
Give me a moment. There's the agenda.
okay.
Representative Chaney.
Mr. Speaker, I ask unanimous consent that the House begin immediate consideration. House resolution. Let me get the agenda. Immediate consideration of the standing rules of the House.
Do we have any objections? Without objection, so ordered. We will now be going into consideration of the standing rules of the House, enacting them. Do we have any motions?
Mr. Speaker,
Representative Guillermo?
I motion since there's not much debate right now. I motion we go into a period of voting.
Question is on the motion to vote. Do we have a sufficient second?
Second the motion.
Second.
I second.
With a sufficient second, we shall move into a period of voting. Pull up shit again. Representative Ellington. Representative Ellington.
Yeah.
Aye, nay, abstain. Representative Chaney.
Aye.
Representative Hookstanen, I think. Stratton?
Look, Stratton.
Stratton? Okay.
Aye.
Aye. Representative Underwood?
Aye.
So much easier if we had a fucking clerk here. Representative Daniels? Absent. Representative Cuomo?
Aye.
Would anybody like to change their vote? Going once, going twice. Change their vote, okay. with
Mr. Speaker,
the gentleman from Texas.
it appears that I'm being told that the standing rules are already voted upon in the first session of 150th Congress.
Oh, they were. Okay.
So we can proceed with the next item on the agenda and forget this.
Mr. Speaker, I motion to go on resolution 0114.
Losing the
Mr.
fight.
Speaker, I second the motion.
I can barely hear you.
I'm sorry. I said, Mr. Speaker, I motion to vote on the House Bill 0114.
Are you motioning to take it into consideration, or are we just going to go straight to
what?
voting?
Taking it into consideration.
I second the motion.
With a sufficient second, we shall move to House Resolution 0114 to amend Title 18 U.S. Code to increase punishment for certain offenses involving children and for other purposes.
Mr. Speaker,
The gentleman from Texas.
I motion to enter a period of voting.
Do we have a sufficient second?
Mr. Speaker, I second.
With a sufficient second, we shall move into a period of voting. Representative Ellington,
Yes.
Oh, but just say aye, nay, or abstain, please.
Representative Chaney,
Aye.
Representative Hookstratton,
Aye.
Representative Daniels, Representative Underwood,
Aye. Sorry.
Representative Cuomo,
Aye.
with a tally of 5 ayes, 0 abstains. Should we just count the absent as abstain? Yeah.
No, you can't do that.
5 ayes, 0 abstains, 0 nays. The bill is agreed on. Record, okay. We have a motion to proceed.
Mr. Speaker,
The gentleman from Texas.
I motion that the House begin immediate consideration of HR 0115.
The question is on the motion to proceed to consider House Resolution 0115.
I second.
With a sufficient second, we shall move into consideration of HR 0115.
Mr. Speaker,
The gentleman from Texas.
I motion for a period of voting.
Mr. Speaker, I object.
The gentleman from South Carolina will state his objection.
Mr. Speaker, under consideration, the gentlemen and gentlewomen in the House have the right to motion to be recognized to speak on the bill being voted on, and I would like to be recognized to speak on this bill.
The gentleman is recognized for a period of 10 minutes at most.
Mr. Speaker, as I read this bill, it is clear to me that it is only for the workforce to have youth work at more, let's say, increasingly damaging mental health, like 8 hours going to 9 hours. And this bill would make 14, 15, 16, 17-year-old people under the age of 18 being able to work as an adult. I encourage my constituents and my coworkers and my delegations to vote nay on this bill. We must protect our children, and they must stay focused on education rather than trying to get focused on paying taxes to their country. They're not adults yet. I yield my time to the chair.
Do anybody that wants to else speak on the matter?
Mr. Speaker,
The gentleman from New York.
seeing that there is not much debate going on, a motion for a period of voting.
The question is on the motion to vote. Do we have a sufficient second?
I second.
Very
I
well.
second.
With a sufficient second, we will move on to a period of voting. Representative Ellington. Representative Chaney.
Abstain.
Representative what the hell did I just get
Speaker?
that for?
Can you do voice vote as no one requested for a roll call? It would go a heck of a lot faster. Respectfully.
Very well.
Thank you.
Okay. All in favor say aye.
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 Any more ayes? All opposed nay.
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 And if
Nay.
any of the chairs I want to redo that because it's Ellington. Okay. All in favor say aye.
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 All opposed nay.
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 Any in the opinion of the chair, the ayes have it,
Mr. Speaker.
and the bill is agreed upon.
Mr. Speaker.
The gentleman from New York.
I motion to reconsider. I ask for roll call.
Do we have a sufficient second?
Mr. Speaker, I second.
The sufficient second. We shall move on to a period of voting. Roll call. Fun. Okay. Representative Ellington. Representative Cheney.
Aye.
Representative Underwood.
Nay.
Representative Cuomo.
Nay.
Representative Daniels. Representative Hookstratton.
Aye.
Okay. Aye. With the count being 3 ayes, 0 abstains, 2 nays, the bill is agreed upon and will be sent to the Senate for further consideration. Do we have any motions?
Mr. Speaker,
The gentleman from Texas.
I motion the House begin immediate consideration of House Resolution 0116.
0116. Yes. Did not mean to do that. HR 0116. Do we have any seconds?
I second.
With a sufficient second, we shall move to consideration of HR 0116 to enable timely licensing reviews for nuclear reactor facilities at brownfield sites and retired fossil fuel sites, and for other purposes. Do we have any motions?
Mr. Speaker, I ask to be recognized at this time.
The gentleman from the state of Montana, I think.
South Carolina.
Wait, I thought it was okay. I got a bit confused. South Carolina. I was looking at Hookstratton. I thought they were talking, but
This bill seems beneficial to the American people, but it destroys the environment and the world we live in, and it will destroy it from future years to come. Not only destroy the world, but the generations that we expect to see in the future. This bill is to help oil rigs and promote fossil fuels and emit greenhouse gases to the atmosphere. And I encourage my colleagues to vote nay on this bill to protect the earth and our country and our future generations from the current war we're going at with global warming. I yield my time to the chair. Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, I ask to be recognized.
the gentlewoman from Montana.
So, first off, this bill is to give time and licensed request. That way, in the event of a catastrophic attack from an enemy, we don't have NORAD responding in silos with nuclear reactor facilities with fossil fuels inside of them, just untimely just launching missiles. Meanwhile, we can reconsider the action. That way, we don't, that way we don't just launch them because there's an enemy. Sometimes it could be a false, maybe it's sometimes a glitch. Also, it is to review fossil fuels. So, the Representative Underwood is wrong. It is to review them, not to destroy the planet. It is to review fossil fuels. The only thing I can agree with him on is possibly climate change, but nothing else. Like 0% of that, or 1. Because it is not destroying the planet, it is simply giving time for reactor facilities, because I'm sure you know this, Mr. Chair, that if we have, Mr. Speaker, I mean, we have just these empty facilities of nuclear reactors with fossil fuels inside of them, it could go to the core of the Earth and just destroy our entire planet. So we need to review them. That way, if someone breaks in or finds the facility, they don't blow
Point
up
of
the core.
information. Point of information, Mr. Speaker.
Gentleman from New York will state his point of information.
So you're using the word review a lot. Can you please define it more? Just define it more